In a secluded forest nestled deep within the mountains, there existed a sacred tradition passed down through generations, the forest sauna ritual. It was believed that the steam from the natural hot springs combined with the healing properties of the surrounding plants and trees had the power to cleanse both body and soul. On the eve of the summer solstice, the villagers would gather at the edge of the forest, carrying bundles of fragrant herbs and flowers to offer to the spirits of the woods. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the elders would lead the group into the heart of the forest, where a hidden clearing awaited them. A large wooden structure stood in the center of the clearing, its walls made of woven branches and its roof covered in fragrant pine boughs. Inside, a fire blazed in a stone hearth, heating the rocks that lined the floor. The air was thick with the scent of cedar and juniper, and the sound of rushing water could be heard in the distance. The villagers disrobed and entered the sauna, taking their places on the benches that lined the walls. The elders poured water over the hot rocks, releasing a cloud of steam that enveloped the room. As the heat penetrated their bodies, the villagers began to sweat, releasing toxins and impurities from their pores. In the flickering light of the fire, the elders began to chant, their voices rising and falling in a hypnotic rhythm. The villagers closed their eyes and let the heat and the sound wash over them, feeling a deep sense of peace and connection to the natural world around them. After what seemed like hours, the elders signaled that it was time to leave the sauna. The villagers emerged, their skin glowing with sweat and their minds clear and refreshed. They gathered around the fire outside, sharing stories and laughter as they dried off and dressed in fresh clothes. As they made their way back to the village, the moon rose high in the sky, casting a silver light over the forest. The villagers walked in silence, feeling a deep sense of gratitude for the healing power of the woods and the ancient ritual that had brought them together. And so, the forest sauna ritual continued, a timeless tradition that bound the villagers to each other and to the land that sustained them. In the heart of the woods, they found solace and renewal, a sanctuary where body and soul could be cleansed and restored.